Please tell me what you guys are all paying for haircuts out there. Haircuts cost about $35 each time about 2 years ago. They went up to $55 about 12 months ago, which was already, I think, pushing the extremes, but I stuck with it again because I've had enough bad haircuts to know that I don't want to go through that whole spiel again. But I just went to book yesterday, and now we're up to $70 for a haircut. By the time I put a tip on that, I'm almost $100 into a men's haircut. Tell me, am I tripping or is that justifiable?
Bruh, I gotta ask one question, man. I gotta ask this, man. Why ain't you barbers rich? I gotta know, why ain't you barbers rich, man? Because this is getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous, man. I'm talking about, I gotta know why does haircuts cost 50, 60, sometimes even $100? Like, is it worth it? Is the art worth it? Because I think y'all just trying to follow the Joneses. Like, sometimes niggas just be trying to keep up with the Joneses. And y'all handwork don't even be that good. You just, he charging $40, he charging 40, that's what you gonna charge. But y'all gotta start asking yourself, bro, like, is your craft really that good? And y'all ain't hustlers. Y'all don't even know how to really get to the money as barbers, bro. Cause I'm trying to figure out how is haircuts costing more than groceries. Y'all got us to the point where we gotta try to figure out to choose between groceries and a haircut. And of course, we're gonna choose the groceries. I am.
If $50 haircut, this bitch, I better be smelling like and walking on gold when I jump out the chair. I better go home and better have some guaranteed pussy.
Paid me $100 to try to fix his hairline.
Yes, it's
That's stupid.
Either way it go, I know y'all gonna bash us in the comments, but just know I am not Jesus, and Unc is going bald when he get ready. Until then, we ghost lining all the way to the corner. Hit Unc with that razor, and bam! Unc ain't tripping on nothing y'all talk about, cause he finna go get him some cutting, and he was satisfied with the chop, so that's all that matters. Follow D Sauce the Barber on all platforms, and if you ever near Alexandria, Louisiana, make sure you click that link.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I want to quickly talk on this issue with the cost of barbers and how much we charge. Listen, if you have a barber in your area that is charging their worth, which is ranging from anywhere to $40 to $60 for the haircut, and your barber is offering you a professional cut, professional environment, they have done the work for themselves to go to school, to become licensed. They are educating, continuing in education. They are providing a service where they're using quality products, quality clippers. Listen, inflation is real, but also inflation affects all of us. It affects barbers too, and everything we pay, the clippers I buy, the product we buy. So if you have that barber who is doing those things and providing that service for you, then you should pay them what they're worth. Now, at the end of the day, if you do not like the price that your barber is charging or another barber is charging, I am 100% sure there is somebody in your area, in your city, that has a price that you can afford. But for those people, those of us, I've been doing barbering for the last 20 plus years. I have paid my dues. I have continued education. I am a master barber, and I provide a quality service and a professional environment for my clients. You're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay me. And I'm not going to apologize about it.
So I've seen a number of these videos, right? But I chose this one specifically to bring up and talk about because she titled this with the heading of, "If you're broke, just say that." Right? So that's why I chose this particular video to focus on, because the other videos that I saw, there was another young gentleman, and he was saying something along the same lines of, I went to school for this. My price is my price, and I feel like I've earned the right to charge whatever they think that they're worth charging for their service, and rightfully so, right? That's part of why you go into business for yourself, right? You want to be able to charge the prices that you want to be able to charge. However, keeping in that same vein, Just like any other business, there is a possibility that you price yourself completely out of the market. There is a possibility that you can price yourself out of the market. When I used to go to the barbershop, and I remember, and this was pre-pandemic, when I was going to the barbershop, I remember haircuts was, when I first started going, haircuts was $10. Then they moved up to $15. Okay. Then, out of nowhere, they moved up to $20. Right around $20 is where I started to be like, all right now. Because that was $20 not including tip, y'all. And I'm a good tipper. So that was $20 not including tip. So I'm like, all right. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. What's going on? And by the way, I was getting just a straight haircut. You know, so it was sometimes it was a fade. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't a crazy mohawk or nothing with some crazy designs or anything like that. Just a cool low taper. I'm talking $20 off the top, right? That's where I was cool paying it. I paid it. I didn't like paying it, coming from paying $10, but it was cool. I paid it and I still tipped, right? So you're talking about $30 out the door. That's just me. Now, keep in mind, I have 3 boys. Now, imagine me going to the same barber today and them saying, oh, wait, the price isn't $20 anymore. The price is $30. The price is $40. For a simple cut, y'all. Simple cut. You talking times 4. Doesn't matter how old the kid is. Doesn't matter if the kid is 7 years old, 8 years old, 15 years old, or 20 years old. Same cost, right? Little head, big head, small head, medium size, it don't matter. Same cost. So that's $40 times 4. So by the time I'm done, and that does not include the tip. So by the time I'm done paying this out the door, I done paid $125 to $150 just for one cut, and I got to do this again in 2 weeks? Hell no. And this type of attitude right here, this is why I chose this video specifically. This type of attitude that she has, saying if you broke, just say that. Well, I'm broke. I'm too broke to come to you then. And I certainly would go to somebody else and find somebody else. Or you just do like I do and learn how to do it yourself. You know, because right now, you go out there trying to look for a haircut, bro, even just a shape up. And for women that don't know, some women know. They know what a shape up is. But for those that don't know, a shape up is just a straight lineup, bro. Just a lineup. A lineup. For some people, they are charging you $20 just for a lineup, y'all. Just for a straight lineup. It's egregious out here. Y'all barbers are out of y'all fucking minds, bro. I'm sorry. I know that some of y'all think that because y'all went, my man said, I asked my mans earlier before I did this video, I asked him in the group chat. I said, yo, how much you pay? Because he lives in ATL. So I was like, yo, how much y'all paying out there for haircuts? He was like, I paid $30, and that's up from $20 to $25. And he's not happy about it, but he pays the $30, right? And so he made the comment. He was like, you know, these barbers out here, they go get a pair of black gloves, get a ring light, get some lights on, and some spray, and all of a sudden, they think they a master barber. They want to charge $40, $50 for a haircut. And it's absolutely true. If you go online and look across the landscape, they're charging that. And the reason I put that montage together at the beginning of this video is because I wanted to show y'all that it doesn't matter what color you are, black, white, brown, navy blue, whatever color you are, and wherever you go, whatever city you in, barbers are out of their minds, bro. They think that it's cool to charge somebody $50 a head to cut their hair. All the way up to, you saw it, they're paying $100 for these cuts. Now, mind you, okay, I do admit, or I will agree that if you go into the barbershop and you getting your hair washed, You know, you getting your hair washed, shampooed, you getting your beard washed, shampooed, and they putting special gel in there to make sure it come out soft, and, you know, they edging your beard up, and, you know, trimming the nose hairs, and they cutting your hair, and, you know, if they're doing all of these things, okay, cool. You know, you came with the steamy towel and all that stuff right there, the do-rag on the head with the spray, with the foam spray, cool, I get it. Now that, sure, you could charge $50, $60, I guess. But bro, if I'm just coming in there for a regular appointment paying, there's no way I should be paying $30 for the same shape up you just gave me 2 weeks ago. No, hell no. So listen, this is why her attitude right here is exactly why. It's exactly why I put that last bit on the end of that video. Yo, I would encourage every man and young boy to learn how to cut your own hair. I encourage y'all. It's an expense. Listen, because she's talking about clippers. The price of clippers don't went up. No, it's not. You go on Amazon, you can find a pair of clippers for $15. And they not no trash clippers either. You ain't got to have the world's greatest clippers to cut your own hair. I promise you don't. If you want to be a little bit more exotic, let's say you take it up. Let's say you spend $50. Get you a nice pair of clippers for $50. That $50 gonna cut. I guarantee you're gonna make that back. All the times you done cut your own hair. I encourage any man out there that is able, go ahead, invest in your clippers, in some clippers for yourself. Learn how to do it yourself, especially if you got boys. I have 3 boys. I taught myself how to do it. I looked up YouTube tutorials. I was on Instagram videos, watching whatever. I was watching barbers from all over just give out tips on how to cut hair, how to shade, how to, you know, how to level it out, how to line, how to everything. Everything is out there. All the information is out there, y'all. All you got to do is go find it. It's not hard to find either. As soon as you punch it into YouTube, boom, you're going to get 1,000 videos that pop up with different barbers showing you how to do an edge up, showing you how to fade, etc. You know, it's not hard. So I encourage any dude that's out there, please, if you struggling, now this is for the people that's struggling. If you got it, then you got it. Cool. That's not for you. You know, a lot of y'all seem to have it because a lot of y'all is going to these people and paying these egregious prices. But this is for people who are on a budget. If you balling on a budget, fellas, no shame in your game. Learn how to cut your own hair. It is an expense that will save you money for the rest of your life, especially if you have children. I cut all 3 of my boys' head now, including myself. It's not gonna look super professional, but they can definitely go to school and they're not gonna get clowned. They good, right? But let me show you the other side of it, because I'm glad she said that, you know, if you broke, just say that. Well, let me show you somebody that got money.
I don't care how much money I get. I don't think there's a haircut out there that's worth $100. I don't care. I don't care who you cut. You can cut. I don't give you cut motherfucking Thanos. I don't care. I don't ever, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I don't. The barber world. I don't know who the barber world is. They might hate me for this, but deep down inside, I truly feel like $100 is crazy, gang. I think it is. No matter how much equipment is being used, and I understand house visits, cause you know gas and plus they gotta like put you in the.
Yep. So again, we talking about normal. I just drove around to my barber, walked in the shop, got a cut, or you call to schedule your cut. You know, we're not talking about, again, he just mentioned it, house visits. We're not talking about personalized visits. We're not talking about special circumstances where you ask him to go in, shampoo you, lay it down, then hold and spray and all that. We're not talking about none of that. No enhancements. We talking about a basic cut, bro. And this is Kai Cenat talking, saying that he would never pay $100 for a haircut. And this is a young man that got money, multi-millionaire. If you know, you know. So again, gentlemen, I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was ridiculous when I see some of these barbers out here charging these prices and then being cheeky about it online, talking about, oh, you brokey, you a brokey, you can't afford it. Well, I guess I will, and I'll take my services elsewhere. Not me, because I cut everybody. I cut my own little people's hair and my own. So, you know, but for y'all out there, man, listen, go get you a pair of clippers. Learn how to do it yourself. It's not hard. Yes, you're going to fuck up the first couple times. You might look a little crazy. You might have to wear a hat for a week or two. But listen, you keep at it. You learn. You invest in it. You invest your time and your effort into it. You'll be cutting your hair in no time, and you will thank yourself 1,000 times over. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments about this. I thought this was an interesting subject to bring up for the fellas. And listen, I'll check y'all on the next one. Later, y'all.
Start cutting your own hair, bro. This is your sign to do it. You can do it. Start cutting your own hair. You're tired of spending all that money on haircuts, right? You're tired of barbers just out the blue raising their prices on you, and you're tired of paying all this money for a haircut that you don't even feel is really worth what you're paying for it. Just start cutting your own hair, bro. And this is coming from a barber. I'm a barber. I've been cutting hair for 14 years. And I'm telling you, just start cutting your own hair. Here's the truth, bro. And most barbers aren't going to tell you this, but you can do your haircut. You can learn how to do your haircut. You got to learn how to do one haircut. Your haircut. Sure, you're probably gonna mess it up the first few times. You're not gonna be perfect out the gate, but just think about it this way, bro. If you're somebody that likes to get your haircut every 2 weeks and you don't want to pay $50 a haircut, $100 a month, $1,200 a year, bro, all you gotta do is pick you up some clippers, some clipper guards, and a trimmer, and start cutting your own hair. You'll get good after doing it a handful of times. Again, I've been a barber for 14 years. Salute to all my good barbers out there. But you shouldn't have to keep spending your money with bad barbers, bro. So if you're tired of dealing with all of their shenanigans, start cutting your own hair, bro.